Stage times being radioed back to rally headquarters, courtesy of the signal rail. The object of this is started straight away, with Benslim's photograph pasted onto Al Hajri's mirror. Last year's winner, Saeed Al Hajri, partnered as usual by John Spiller, prepare for the off. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, yet the temperature is already in the high 80s. By high noon, it will be well over 100 degrees. The combination of hard stages and high temperatures is expected to take a toll on both man and machine. The first stage was a short blast behind the Novotel, but the real meat of the action on day one was in the Wadi Tor and Muslimat areas. The first of these was the 24-kilometre Wadi Tor stage, which Al Hajri rocketed through at an average speed of 133 kilometres an hour to take fastest time. Behind him, as expected, Benslim, who right from the start had steering problems, and indeed his service crew changed the steering box after the first stage, without too much apparent effect. Michel Sala took third fastest time, but was over 40 seconds slower than Al Hajri. His lack of pre-event practice due to his commitment in Cyprus obviously costing him dear. Tony Giorgio was in fourth place, and so far the organiser's seeding was right. Sharing his time with Saeed Khalifa in the big Mercedes 280 CE. By taking fifth fastest time, not too far behind Tony Giorgio, so perhaps we're to see a good battle develop between these two. In Group A contender Mamdouh Kayat from Saudi Arabia, partnered by Britain's Tony McMahon, were really making the little Corolla fly to lead Group A and hold sixth position overall. Next car along should have been Michel Sala, but a stop to fit new tyres allowed Tony Giorgio to get ahead, and indeed he attacked these yumps with style to record fourth fastest time, being beaten by number 11, Salah Garib. Michel Sala eventually did appear, and obviously in determined mood. However, his attack was only to last another few hundred metres, when, with the finish almost in sight, he rolled the Manta in the biggest possible fashion and was out of the rally. His co-driver, Khalid Ghassan Khalifa, was slightly injured, but medical assistant was switched to hospital. Hamoud Al Saeed almost joined Sala when he misjudges a blow. Mamdouh Kayat continues to lead Group A, which is, after all, only a two-horse race anyway, between the Corolla and the Mercedes, the other three Group A contenders being way off the pace. Saeed Al Hajri enjoys the advantage of some shade from the awning on the Special Stage 7 south of Muslimat, and once again it's Saeed Al Hajri who takes the fastest time to make his tally 7 fastest out of 7 stages. It is interesting to note that he was 2 seconds slower than his time in the morning, whilst Mohammed Benslim is 3 seconds quicker, but still has to settle for second fastest time. As the stage passes within 50 yards of the main road, Al Hajri is able to watch his rivals' progress, while his service crew carry out a rapid tyre change. Tony Giorgio is trying his best and still maintains his third place, whilst Hamoud Al Saeed is almost a minute slower on this stage. Mamdouh looks happy enough with his stage of the first leg is another run round the short 4-kilometre Novotel stage, where true to form Al Hajri sets fastest time, making it 100% record for the day. We welcome, second place will maintain his championship hopes. Leg in third place and must be pleased with his performance. Fourth position, but has dropped even more time now to Tony Giorgio. While Saeed Al Hajri wastes no time in getting into the Novotel. 6 o'clock the same evening, as Al Hajri prepares to set off on the second leg of 7 stages through the mountains around Nizwa. The only consolation is that this leg will be cooler. Stage the following morning, and Al Hajri's first car into sight, the raucous bark of the Porsche's engine sounding magnificent as he skirts the hills near Al Hajri. Sadly, there will be no Toyota Celica, nor indeed a Toyota Corolla following him, as both the Marlboro cars retired during the night, making it a truly miserable Oman rally for the Toyota Middle East team. Benslim's rally ended between stages 11 and 12 when the gearbox went bang. The main drive shaft from the flywheel broke into 3 pieces. Despite frantic efforts from his service crew, he ran out of time, and his championship hopes now looked dashed. Mamdouh Kayat never even made it to the first stage. Wakam's day, with its ancient forts guarding the mountain passes. Al Hajri has reduced his pace considerably, and why not? With a 7-minute gap to Tony Georgiou, there was no need to take risks. Head of Al Hajri, who brings the Porsche in for a welcome break. Mechanics attend to the rear suspension, as during the night one had broken and the other suffered stress fractures. This was the only cause for concern for the team during the entire rally. After a bite to eat and of course the obligatory salt tablets and water to combat the heat, Al Hajri is off to tackle the final batch of 4 stages. Confident his lead is secure, Saeed even has time for a way into the finish of the final stage at the Novotel. And indeed it's Saeed who brings the Rothmans Porsche onto the finish ramp to record 3 wins in 3 attempts at the Oman International Rally. After the increased effort for this year's event, it is to be hoped that the rally soon receives the international recognition